Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Tutorials Ask Class. The Tutorials Ask Class is an educational channel on YouTube. And what I do on this channel is to help students who are preparing for the exams on government and literature. So today we're going to continue with our lessons on 2020 government past questions and answers revision. Okay, and the last video I stopped at question 15. Okay, so today we're going to continue from question 16. Question 16, we have local government in Nigeria receive the bulk of their financial resources from. We have option A, the state government, B, the federal government, C, rates and taxes, and D, local investment projects. The correct answer to this question is option B, okay, federal government. Now, the local governments in Nigeria are almost all the time, almost entirely funded via monthly allocations of national incomes derived from petroleum, custom duties, and taxes. Okay, so local government get 20.60% of federal government revenue. Okay, 20.60% of federal government revenue. So almost all the money that is being spent in the local government, okay, come from the monthly allocation that local governments receive from the federal government. Okay, so the correct answer is option B. Now, question 17, we have traditional rulers under 1976 local government reform had. We have option A, executive powers, B, chief in council status, C, limited powers, and D, legislative powers. Now, the correct answer to this question is option B. Option B, chief in council status. Chief in council status, okay? Now, the traditional rulers under 1976 local government reform had chief in council status with the function of performing advisory role to the government, okay? So, in the local government reform of 1976, um, their role was to act as chief in councils, and what chief in councils do is to give advice. Okay, they only give advice. They don't have executive powers or legislative powers. Okay, their work is just to advise. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's look at question 18. Nigeria is not a member of, we have option A, the Commonwealth, B, OPEC, C, ECOWAS, and D, NATO. The correct answer to this question is NATO. Option D, NATO. Okay, NATO means the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay, it has 32 country members. Okay, and the members are from Europe and North America. So Nigeria is not in any of these geographical areas. Okay, so Nigeria is not a member of NATO. So the correct answer is option D. Okay. Now, option A, Commonwealth. Nigeria is a member of Commonwealth. Okay. I discussed it in my previous video. Um, Commonwealth is mainly made up of Britain and their colonial empires. Okay, they are former colonial empires. So Nigeria is a member of Commonwealth. OPEC. Nigeria is a member of OPEC. Okay. Now, OPEC means Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Okay, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Now, you know that Nigeria produces petroleum, and Nigeria exports petroleum, and Nigeria is a member of OPEC. Okay, Nigeria is a member of ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. I've discussed that in my previous videos. Okay, so option D is the correct answer, like I said. Now let's move to the next one. We have question 19. The World Health Organization is an agency of the World Health Organization is the agency of we have option A, the EEC, B, NATO, C, ECOWAS, and D, the UNO. Okay. Now, the correct answer to this question is the UNO. Option D. Option D, the UN, World Health Organization, is an agency of the UNO, United Nations Organization, okay? And their work is to promote health, okay? Keep the world safe and serve the vulnerable. So WHO means World Health Organization, okay? WHO is an agency of the UNO, okay? Like I said, is the correct answer. Now, in option A, we have EEC. Okay, EEC means European Economic Community. Okay, European Economic Community. So the member countries are countries in Europe. Okay, so it's not the correct answer. Now, option B, we have NATO. I already explained to you guys what NATO is, okay, and the countries that make up NATO, okay. So it's not the correct answer. Option C, ECOWAS, I mentioned in the previous question, so it's not the correct answer. Option D, the UNO is the correct answer. Now let's look at the next question. Question 20. We have the greatest achievement of nationalist movement in Africa is the greatest achievement of nationalist movements in Africa is we have option A, unity of African states, love and peace among African states, sovereignty of most African states, economic independence of African states. Okay. Now the correct answer to this question is option C. The greatest achievement of nationalist movement in Africa is sovereignty of most African states, independence of most African states. Okay, that's the greatest achievement of nationalist movement in Africa. Okay, now the nationalist movement during the colonial era in Africa all centered on achieving independence of colonial territories. Okay, so the greatest achievement of nationalist movements in Africa was achievement of independence among African states. Okay. Now option A option A unity of Africa, okay, love and peace among African states, sovereignty of most African states, the correct answer, like I said, okay. Economic independence of African states, this has not been achieved in African states, so it's not the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Alright guys, that will be all for today. I hope you learned something new from it. Okay, I'll be uploading more videos for you guys. Okay, if you are new here, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button so you can see my older videos. I've covered 2021 past questions from the first question to the last question. Okay, and I explained every topic. Okay, every topic where the question comes from. So if you've not been following me, or if you've not subscribed to this channel, if you are discovering this channel newly, make sure you subscribe so you can see my older videos and also get notified each time I upload a new video. Okay, thank you very much for watching and see you in another video. Bye bye.